I know that it is often said that no man is an island. It is said that you cannot reach your potentials in isolation. I agree that we need some strategic people in our lives to reach our full potentials. However, I would rather be alone than surround myself with a bunch of people that will not only influence my life negatively, but also sabotage my growth. You need to understand that the people that you associate with can influence almost every aspect of your life, often without you even knowing it. This influence can be positive or negative, depending on the type of people you choose within your circle. Your circle can either pull you towards sexual purity or normalize sexual sin. Your biggest struggle with sexual sin may not be your desire. It may be your circle. And whether you realize it or not, you are being influenced daily, not just by the things you expose yourself to or listen to, but by the people that are around you. And today, as I continue with the part 13 of this series, I will be teaching you on how choosing your circle based on values can help you live pure in a sex-saturated society like ours. And if you are yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel, please do so now. And you may also want to click on your notification button so that you are notified as soon as I post the subsequent teaching. The people that you engage in conversations with, the people that you listen to, and the people that you spend your time with are slowly but certainly shaping your standards, your thinking, your beliefs, and even your choices. And the Bible tells us in the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 33, "Be not deceived, bad company corrupts good manners." See, it doesn't matter how strong-willed you think you are. Having the wrong people in your life will influence you negatively. You may resist it at first, but eventually, if you continue to spend your time with them, you will notice that your convictions will begin to shift, and you may begin to do the things that you once condemned, the things that you once abhorred. This Bible verse teaches that it doesn't matter who you are or how old you are. If you keep associating with the wrong individuals, sooner than you think, you will begin to talk like them, think like them, and even act like them. And I've come to realize that it is much easier to be influenced by evil than it is to influence others with good. Thus, the best way to overcome evil is not by staying in the midst of it whilst you try to overcome it, but it is in separating yourself first. The admonitions of 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 33 strongly resonates with me. This is because my first encounter with pornography was through a close associate. Prior to that, I had heard about pornography. I know what pornography is. As I then it was called bluefin, but I never thought, let alone trying to assess it until that day. This person asked that he makes use of my computer, and I obliged. And right there in my presence, he used it to assess pornography. And after that, someone else, a close person too, asked to make use of my computer, and I allowed it, and he also used it to assess pornography. And these things were happening within a week interval. It was as if the devil sent these individuals to destroy my life, because these two exposures that seemed harmless brought me into captivity and many years of intense struggle with pornography until my liberty over a decade now. I always wondered why I allowed them to make use of my computer, even though I didn't know what they wanted to do with it. But now that I think about it, my mistake was not allowing them access to my computer. My mistake was having them around my life. Please understand that the devil has deceived you. If you think you can hang around individuals that normalizes sin and still live in righteousness. The devil has deceived you if you think you can hang around people that encourages casual sex and still live in sexual purity. The devil has deceived you if you think you can maintain the circle of fools and still be wise. The devil has deceived you if you think you can run around with chickens and still soar like the eagle. This is because whether you realize it or not, the people or individuals you surround yourself with influences your thinking, your behaviors, your beliefs, and even your daily decisions. You can't claim to be pursuing sexual purity when your circle are people who sexualizes conversations, people who encourages compromises, people who normalizes pornography use, and people who pressure you into risky behaviors. You can't say you want to live sexually pure while you surround yourself with voices that encourages casual sex and normalizes sexual sin. You see, your circle either increases your sexual struggles or reduces it. Your circle either stimulates unhealthy desires or supports your integrity. The Bible tells us in the book of Proverbs, chapter 27, verse 17, iron sharpens iron. So one person sharpens another. In a culture where self-control and delayed gratifications is mocked, you don't choose friends based on impulses or because they are nice people. No. You choose friends that reinforces your values, friends that helps you to grow, friends that strengthens your convictions, and friends that stand by you in times of difficulty. And since the people in your circle either normalizes sin or strengthens your convictions, if you want to live sexually pure, don't just rely on your willpower. Choose your circle wisely, because when your circle aligns with your value, purity becomes natural, supported, and sustained. Now, let me ask you, the people in your life, do they strengthen your convictions or do they pull you towards compromise? Let me know on the comment section. Now, this is where I end today's teaching. Please do like and share our post and subscribe to this channel. Until I come your way next time, remain blessed.